Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to solve exercise 5.2, and in this exercise we will factorize the different type of expressions. So question number 1, part 1, x raised to power 4 plus 1 by x raised to power 4 minus 3. Solution. We can write minus 3 as minus 2 minus 1. X raised to power 4, we can write this as x square whole square, and 1 by x raised to power 4 can be written as 1 by x square whole square. Just we want to write this in complete square, as if I have a minus b whole square, then it means this will be equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. So we are going to write this expression in this closed form, a minus b whole square. So here a is x square and b is 1 by x square. So this is a square and this is b square, and this middle term is, so minus 2 can be written as x square into 1 by x square. This 1 by x square cancel out this with this one, so we have minus 2. So we can write this expression as a x square whole square minus 2x square into 1 by x square plus 1 by x square whole square. So this one can be written as 1 square. So now we can write this in closed form as, here a is x square, b is 1 by x square. So we can write this as a minus b whole square. So that is equal to x square minus 1 by x square, this is whole square, minus 1 square. So now we can use the formula a square minus b square, which can be written as, which can be factorized as a plus b into a minus b. So here a is this complete value x square minus 1 by x square, and b is 1. So a plus b and this a minus b. So it means the factorization, again part 2, 3x raised to power 4 plus 12y raised to power 4. Solution. We can take common 3 from these two expressions. So this can be written as 3 into x raised to power 4 plus 4y raised to power 4. Now I have to write this expression in form of a plus b whole square. If I can write this as x raised to power 4 x square and 4 y square can be written as 2y square. Then I need the term 2ab, mean 2 into x square into 2y square. It means 2x square 2y square, it means that is 4x square y square. I need 4x square y square to complete this square. So I add 4x square y square and also subtract this term. So so this can be written as x raised to power x square whole square plus this 4x square y square can be written as 2 from formula. This is for a, and 2y square is b. So 4y square 4y raised to power 4 can be written as 2y square whole square. So and this 4x square y square can be written as 2xy square. We will write this later. Now this is x square plus 2y square whole square, because if we compare this, a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Here a is x square and b is 2y square. So in closed form, this is equal to 3x square plus 2y square whole square minus 4x square y square. There is another bracket, just you have to need at the bracket. Is some error, and there must be a bracket so that this 3 also multiply with that one. Again, now we can write this as, this is minus here is minus x square plus 2y square whole square and minus 2xy whole square. So this is a square minus b square. So we can write this as a plus b, a minus b. So we can write this as x square plus 2y square, and this is plus 2xy, mean a plus b, and this is a minus b. So this is how we can factorize this. So now we can write this in descending order of x. So x square plus 2xy plus 2y square, x square minus 2xy plus y square. Part 3. Third part, a raised to power 4 plus 3a square b square plus 4b raised to power 4. Solution. To complete this square, I need here 1b square more. So I add a square b square, then I have to subtract a square b square. So when we add a square b square, this will be equal to 4a square b square, and when I subtract, this will be equal to minus 4a square, minus a square b square. Now this expression can be written in form of square. So a raised to power 4 can be written as a square whole square plus 2. This is first term a square, and second term b 4b raised to power 4 can be written as 2b square whole square. So we write this with 2b square. So 2ab and plus b square, and minus a square b square as it is. So we can write this in closed form, a square plus 2b square whole square minus this a square b square can be written as within bracket ab whole square. So now we can use the formula a square minus b square, which is equal to a plus b and a minus b. So this complete term is a, you can say, and this is b. So a plus b and a minus b. So a square plus 2b square plus ab and a square plus 2b square minus ab. So just writing in descending order of a square plus ab plus 2b square and a square minus ab plus 2b square. Part 4, x raised to power 4 plus 4x square plus 16. X raised to power 4 plus 4x square plus 16. So x raised to power 4 is x square square, and 4 is 16 is 4 square. So when we I need a 2ab term, the term which is 2ab. So here is 4, here is x square. I need more 2. 2 into 4 into x square to 8x square. So it means this term must be 8x square. To make this term 8x square, I need 4x square. So I add 4x square and also subtract. When we something add, then we have to subtract that value also, so that the equality maintain. So now I can write this in this form: a square plus 2ab plus b square. Here is a is x square and b is 4. And now when I write this in closed form, this is equal to x square plus 4 whole square, and 4x square can be written as 2x whole square. Again, we'll use the formula a square minus b square. This is x square plus 4 plus 2x, and x square plus 4x minus 2x. Writing this in descending order of x. So x square plus 2x plus 4 and x square plus 2x minus. So here is I think a mistake. I need a pen. Here this must be a negative. This is negative and this will be positive. When we write this x square minus 2x plus 4. Question number 2, factorization of the expression of type x square plus px plus q. Question number 2. Part 1, x square plus 14x plus 48. Solution. Now this type of expression we can factorize. Just first we have to multiply the coefficient of this x square is 1 and this is 48. So when we multiply these two terms we have 48. Now we have to find two factors such that when we add these factors we have this middle term 14x, and when we multiply that factors that will be we find the 48x square. So let's see how we can find that two factors. We have, when we multiply these we have 48. The coefficient of x square is 1 and 48. So we'll divide 48 with 1, 2 and 3, all the factors which can divide 48. So we'll find that factors. When I divide 48 with 1, that will be equal to 48. It means we have two factors, one is 48 and second is 1. And when we add these two factors or subtract, we have, when we add these two factors we have 49, and when we subtract we have 47. So our requirement is 14. So I need another factor. Now when I divide 2 with 48, 24 times 48, it means two factors are 24 and 2, and when we add these two factors we have 26, and when we subtract we have 22, which is not our requirement. So I when I divide 33 by 48, so 316 times is 48. So 16 and 3 when we add sorry, when we add these two terms we have 19, and when we subtract we have 13. That is not our requirement. Again I divide with 4, 48 with 4, 48, 4, 12 times 48. So 4 and 12 and 4, when we add these two terms we have 16, two numbers we have 16, and when we subtract we have 8. So that that is not our requirement. So 5 cannot divide 48. So 6, when I divide with 6, 8 times 48. When we add these two terms, we have 14. So that is our required. It means we have to take 6 and 8 two factors. So we can write 14 as this x square as it is. 14 can be written as 8x plus 6x. When we multiply these two terms, 8 into when we multiply 8 with 6 we have 48, and when we multiply x with x we have x square. So we have 48x square. When we add these two terms, 8x plus 6x, we have 14x. So plus 48 as it is. Now we can take common x from these two terms. So we have x plus 8. When here we have to take 6 as a common, we have x plus 8. So these two terms must be same. Here is x plus 8, here is x, also x plus 8. If you find here is x plus 8 and here is something other, so it means your factorization is not correct. So just you have to look for other factors that it means you are making an error. So you have to remember that these two values must be same. So x plus 8 here, x plus 8 here, we can common this, so we left with x plus 6. So this is the way how we can factorize this type of expression. Now I explain this type of factorization in Urdu. सबसे पहले आप लोगों को जो करना होता है वो ये है कि x स्क्वायर को 48 के साथ मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, तो वो ये है 48x स्क्वायर. सो फर्स्ट टर्म विद लास्ट टर्म. और एक चीज बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है वो ये है कि ये डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में होना चाहिए. दिस मस्ट बी इन डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर. दिस इज x स्क्वायर प्लस 14x प्लस 48. और यू कैन से दैट जो आपके पास जो क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन होती है उसकी स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म होना चाहिए, x स्क्वायर प्लस x देन द कांस्टेंट वैल्यू. अब हमारे पास 48 है. 48 को हमने ऐसे दो फैक्टर्स फाइंड करने हैं, जब हम उनको ऐड करें तो हमारे पास 14 आना चाहिए, और जब हम उन दो फैक्टर्स को मल्टीप्लाई करें तो हमारे पास जो है वो 48 हो। ऐड करें तो 14 और मल्टीप्लाई करें तो 48। 48 हमारे पास है, तो आपने 1 से लेके ऑनवर्ड 1 2 3 वो नंबर लेने हैं जो इनको जो उस फैक्टर को डिवाइड कर सकते हैं, और फिर एक एक करके उनको चेक करना है कि कौन से जो है वो दो नंबर हमारी जो है रिक्वायरमेंट को पूरा कर रहे हैं, कि हम उनको ऐड करते हैं तो हमारे पास जो है वो 14x आता है। सो जब मैं 1 से डिवाइड करता हूँ 48 को तो 48 ही आता है। तो 1 और 48 दो नंबर्स हैं, तो 48 को जो है 48 और 1 व्हेन वी ऐड, जब हम इसको ऐड करते हैं तो हमारे पास 49 आता है। सब्ट्रैक्ट करें 47 आता है, इसका मतलब है दैट इज नॉट आवर रिक्वायरमेंट। जब मैं 2 से डिवाइड करता हूँ 48 तो मेरे पास 24 आता है। तो 24 और 2 को जब हम ऐड करते हैं तो 26 आता है। जब हम इनको सब्ट्रैक्ट करते हैं 24 माइनस 2 वी हैव 22। तो ये भी हमारी रिक्वायरमेंट के ऊपर नहीं है। फिर हम क्या करते हैं कि हम 3 से डिवाइड करते हैं, तो 3 से जब मैं डिवाइड करता हूँ तो मेरे पास 16 आता है। तो 16 और 3 को जब हम ऐड करते हैं तो हमारे पास 19 है, और हमारी रिक्वायरमेंट जो है वो 14 है। अगर हम सब्ट्रैक्ट भी करें तो हमारे पास 13 आता है, तो दैट इज नॉट आवर रिक्वायरमेंट। सो हमें नेक्स्ट फैक्टर सोचना पड़ेगा। जब मैं 4 से डिवाइड करता हूँ 48 को तो 12 4 टाइम्स 48 होता है। अब 12 और 4 को ऐड करें तो 16 आता है, और उनको सब्ट्रैक्ट करें तो मेरे पास 8 आता है। तो ये भी दो जो फैक्टर 12 और 4 ये दो नंबर हैं, ये हमारी रिक्वायरमेंट को पूरा नहीं कर रहे। फिर मैं 5 पे आता हूँ, 5 तो डिवाइड ही नहीं कर सकता, सो मुझे अगले नंबर पे जाना पड़ेगा। तो 6 पे मैं डिवाइड करता हूँ, तो 6 से जब डिवाइड करता हूँ तो मेरे पास 8 आता है। 8 मींस 6 8 टाइम्स 48। अब 6 और 8 को हम जब ऐड करते हैं तो हमारे पास जो है वो क्या आ रहा है जी, 14 आ रहा है। तो जब हम मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो ऑब्वियसली दिस मस्ट बी इक्वल टू 48। तो सो हमारे पास दो फैक्टर हैं, वो 6 और 8 आ गए हैं। सो इसी तरह आपने जितने भी क्वेश्चंस हैं इसमें जब आप फैक्टर्स को मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हैं, मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, तो फिर आप 1 से लेके ऑनवर्ड जो भी नंबर उसको डिवाइड करता जा रहा है, और आप फिर रिक्वायरमेंट चेक करते हैं। 5-6 नंबर्स के बाद आपको जो है वो दो रिक्वायर्ड फैक्टर्स मिल जाते हैं। जो ही आपकी इसमें एक्सपर्टीज ज्यादा होती है, जो जो आप जो है इन क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व करते हैं, तो ऑटोमेटिकली आपके जहन में आ जाता है कि कौन से दो फैक्टर्स हैं जो कि हम जो जिनको हम मल्टीप्लाई करें तो हमारा रिक्वायर्ड रिजल्ट आता है, और ऐड करें तो वो ये हमारे पास मिडिल टर्म आ जाती है। सो ये डिपेंड करता है कि आपकी प्रैक्टिस कितनी है। तो मैथमेटिक्स में वैसे भी प्रैक्टिस बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है। सो दिस इज टिप फॉर यू अगेन। Part 2, x square minus 21x plus 108. It means when we multiply this with 1, this is coefficient of x square is 1, we have 108. So solution. So 108, when I divide with 1, we have 108. 108 plus 1, we have 109. That is not our requirement. When I divide with 2, I have 54. It means 54 and 2. When we add these two terms, we have 56 or 52. So I have to go for another. When I divide with 3, we have 36. So 36 plus 3, 39, and 36 minus 3 is 33. So that is not our requirement. When I divide with 4, when I divide 108 with 4, I have 27. So 427 times 108. So it means when we add these two terms, we have 31. So our requirement is 21. Again, 5 can't divide 108. So 18 times 108, 16 and 8 is equal to 24. Our requirement is 21. So I can't take this. So 7 can't divide 108, 8 also, and when I divide with 9, so 9 12 times 108. So 9 and 12 are two factors, so which are required. So I can, here is minus 21, it means minus 12 and minus 9. These are two factors, minus 12 and minus 9. When we add these two terms, minus 12x and minus 9x, we have minus 21. When we multiply minus 12 with minus 9x, we have plus 108 x square. So these are two factors. So midterm can be break as minus 12x minus 9x. So here from first two terms we can take x as a common, so we left with x minus 12. Here in last two terms we can take minus 9 as a common, and we have x minus 12. So these two terms are equal, so we are going in right direction. So when we take common x minus 12, we left with x minus 9, so that is the required factorization of this. Part 3, x square minus 11x plus 42. So 42 can be factorized as 1. 42 times 42, when we add these two numbers we have 43, and subtract we have 41. 2 21s times 42. When we add these two numbers we have 23, and when we subtract we have 19. That is not our requirement. Our requirement is minus 11. And when I divide 42 with 3, I have 14. So 3 14 times 42, and now here these 14 and 3, if I have a 14, when I subtract 14 from 3, we have we have 11. So it means I need minus 11x. It means the greater value take negative sign and the smaller value will take positive sign. So I take minus 14x and plus 3x. So when we add up these two factors, we have minus 11. When we multiply these two factors, we have minus 42x square. So here we can take x as a common. X we have x minus 14, and when I take common 3, we have x minus 14. So we are in right direction. So here we can take x minus 14 as a common, and we left with x plus 3. So this is the factorization of part 3. Question number 3, factorization of the expression of type ax square plus bx plus c where a is not equal to 0. Question number 1, 4x square plus 12x plus 5. Yes, we have to solve this question same as we have solved in question number 2. Yes, we have to multiply the coefficient of x square with the constant term. When we multiply the coefficient of x, which is 4, with the constant term, which is 5, we have a 20. When we multiply, so we have to find two factors, so that when we add up these two factors we have 20, and when we add up these two factors we have a 12, and when we multiply these two factors we have a 20. So 10 2 times 20. So these are two factors. Just you have now I am just taking the factors. Just you have to do the same process which I have discussed in question number 2 in very detail. Just you have to divide with 1, divide with 2, divide with 3, all the divisor of that, and that you have to find the required numbers. So here we have 10 and 2, and these are two required factors. So 10x and 2x, from first two terms we can take 2x as a common, so we left with 2x plus 5, and the last two terms we can take only 1 as a common, so we have 2x plus 5. So 2x plus 5 here we can take common, so we left with 2x plus 1. So you can write 2x plus 1 with left side or right side. This is same, no problem. These two are multiplying with each other. Part 2, 30x square plus 7x minus 15. When we multiply these two terms, 30 with 150, we have 450, and just we have two factors, 25x and 18x. When we add up these two terms, we have 7x, and when we multiply, we have 450. So from first two terms, we can take 5x as a common, so we left with 6x plus 5, and from last two terms, we can take minus 3 as a common, we have 6x plus 5. So 6x plus 5 we can take as a common, so we left with 5x minus 3. Part 3, 24x square minus 65x plus 21. Solution. Here we have 56 and 9x. These are two required numbers. When we add up these two numbers, we have minus 65, and when we multiply these two numbers, we have the required number. So from first two terms, we can take 8x as a common. So we left with the 8 3 times 24x and 8 7 times 56. So we have 3x minus 7. From last two terms, we can take minus 3 as a common. So 3 times 3, 3 times 9, and 3 7 times 21. So we also have here 3x minus 7. So 3x minus 7 we can take common. So we left with 3x minus, 8x minus 3. Part 4, 5x square minus 16x minus 21. We multiply 21 with 5. We have 105 and 21 and 5. These are two factors. When we add up these two, we have minus 16, and when we multiply these two numbers, we have 105, and when we add up these two vectors, minus 16x. So first two terms we can take x as a common, 5x minus 21, and last two factors we can take 1 as a common. So 5x minus 21. So that is a common. So we can take 5x minus 21 as a common. So we left with x plus 5. So the factorization of the fourth term is 5x minus 21 and x plus 1. Part 5, 4x square minus 17x plus 4y square. Solution. This is same as we have discussed in this. This is the solution, and the solution is x minus 4y, 4x minus y. Part 6, 3x square minus 38xy plus 13y square. 13, when we multiply 13y square with 3x square, we have 39x square. So simple, we have 39. One's a 39. So we have simple two factors, 39 and 1. When we add up these two factors, we have minus 38. When we multiply, we have minus 39x square, y square. So from first to here is something I have, and here is x square. So 3x square minus 39xy plus xy minus 13y square. From these two terms we can take, this is 3x square. So we can take 3x a common. From first two terms we have x minus 39, and last two terms we can take y as a common. We have x minus 13y. So x minus 13y we can take as a common. So we left with 3x plus y. Now part 7. 5x square minus 33xy minus 14y square. Solution. When we multiply 14 with 5, we have 70. So we have two factors, 35 and 2. 35 2 times 70. So we take a positive sign with 35 and negative with 2. So these are two required factors. So 33xy can be written as 35xy minus 2xy. So first two terms we can take 5x as a common. So we left with x plus 7y, and from last two terms we can take minus 2 as a common. We have x plus 7y. So this is x plus 7y, this is x plus 7y. So we can take common x plus 7y. So we left with 5x minus 2y. So part 8, 5x minus 1 by x whole square plus 4 into 5x minus 1 by x plus 4. Where x is not equal to 0. Solution in this question, we have to suppose 5x minus 1 by x is equal to y. Then this will be equal to y square plus 4y plus y. Now we can write this is y square and this is 2 square, and this term will be equal to 2xy. So this is the whole square of y plus 2 whole square. So this can be written as y plus 2 and y plus 2 and y plus 2. So now we can replace y with 5x minus 1 by x. So when we replace here 5x minus 1 by x plus 2, and here is also 5x minus 1 by x plus 2. So this is the factorization of part 8. Now question 4, part 1. Just now we have to factorize this type of a question. First we have to suppose that the first two terms x square plus 5y, here is also x square plus 5y, so we can write this as a y. So let x square plus 5x is equal to y. So then this will be equal to 5 y plus 4, and this will be equal to 5 y plus 6 and minus 3. When we multiply this y with this, we have y square, and when we multiply this y with 6, we have 6y. When we multiply 4 with this y, we have 4y, and when we multiply this plus 4 with plus 6, we have plus 24, and this is minus 20. So this is minus 3. Now we can write this as y square 10, this is 10y, and here is 21. So 21, just we have to factorize this same as we have done factorization in question number 2 and 3. So when we multiply this with this one, we have 21y square. So 21y square, two factors, 7 3s are 21. So one factor is 7 and second is 3. So from first two factors, we can take y as a common. So we left with y plus 7, and last two factors, we can take 3 as a common. So we have y plus 7. So y plus 7 is common. So we left with y plus 3. So now this is in term of y. The question is given in term of x. So we have to replace y with x square plus 5. So replacing the value of y, which is x square plus 5y. So we have x square plus 5x plus 7 and x square plus 5x plus 3. Part 2, x square minus 4x times x square minus 4x minus 1 and minus 20. Solution is, so now here x square minus 4x, and here is x square minus 4x. So we can let x square minus 4x is equal to 4. So this is y, and this is y minus 1 minus 20. When we multiply this with this one, we have y square minus y minus 20. So this is 20. So we have two factors, 5 and 4. 5 4s are 20. Here we have to take minus 1. So we take negative sign with the greater value, positive sign with the lesser value. So minus 5y plus 4y. From first two terms, we can take y as a common. So we left with y minus 5. From the last two terms, we can take 4 as a common. So we left with y minus 5. So y minus 5, here is y minus 5. So this is common. So we left with y plus 4. Here is some problem. So this is a mistake here. I write this as a, this is y plus 4. So this is y plus 4. Putting value of y is equal to x square minus 4x. So when we replace this, x square minus 4x minus 5, so x square minus 4x plus 4. This, so here is a typing mistake. You can see that here is plus 4. Now we can factorize this and also this. So here 5 1 times 5. So this can be written as 5x plus x minus 5, and here we can write this in form of a square minus 2ab plus b square. So here you can if you want to write this forecast, you can write this as 2 square. So this instead of 4, you write this is 2 square. So this x square minus 2x and this 2 plus 2 square. So this can be written as x minus 2 whole square, and from here we can take x as a common. So we have x minus 5, and from these last two terms we have x 1 as a common. So we have x minus 5. So we can write this as x minus 5 and x plus 1, and this is x minus 2 whole square. So this is the required solution. Part 3. This type of a question, we have just a similar this as we have x square minus 4x, and there is x square minus 4x. So we have to multiply these. We have to take these two terms, and we have to multiply in such a way that we have something common between this. So just you have to take if I right? Take 2 with 3, we have 5, and 4 with 5, we have 9. So we can't multiply this with this one, because we have nothing common between this. So so when I write this x plus 2 with this x plus 5, we have 2 plus 5 7, and 3 plus 4 is also 7. So just you have to add these constant terms. When these two constant terms are equal, just you have to multiply that values. So here I write x plus 2 with x plus 5, and x plus 3 with x plus 4. So multiply first two terms. We have x square 2x plus 5x, 7x, 5 2 times 10. Here when we multiply this x with this x square, here is 3x, and when we multiply this x with 4, we have 4x. So 3x plus 4x, we have 7x, 3 4 times 12, and minus 15. Now we can put x square plus 7x is equal to y. So y plus 10, y plus 12, minus 15. So when we multiply this with this one, we have y square, and when we multiply 10 with y, we 10y, and when we multiply this 12 with y, we have 12y. 10y plus 12y, we have 22y, and when we multiply 10 with 12, we have 120 minus 5. So when we add up these two terms, we have 105. So 105 we have to factorize. In similar way, we have solving question 2 and 3. So 15 7 times 105, and 15 and 7 are two factors, so that when we add up these two values, we have 22. So from first two terms, we can take y as a common, so y plus 15. From last two terms, we can take 7 as a common, so we have y plus 15. First so y plus 15 is a common, we left with y plus 7. So now we have to replace the value of y, which is equal to x square plus 7. X, here is again a mistake, typing mistake. Y, so this must be x. So just you have to write this is, sorry for this, y is equal to x square plus 7 x. So replace the value here. So we have x square plus 7x plus 15, and x square plus 7x plus 7. So this is question number 4. Question number 5. X cube plus 48x minus 12x square minus 64. We can factorize this by using formula a minus b whole cube. This is equal to a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. So just you have to recognize which value is equal to a and which value is equal to b. So first I take that the here a is x, so x cube, and here the b value will be equal to 4 cube. 64 can be written as 4 cube, and this here is minus 3a square b. So it means b a is x, so the first value must be in x square, or you can say that yes, you have to write this in descending order. So first I write this in descending order. So minus 12 x cube minus 12x square plus 48x minus 64. So this is a cube, this is minus 3 a square, a is x, so x square, and b is 4 plus 3a b square, b is 4 square minus 4 cube. So we can write this in closed form, a minus b whole cube. So where a is x and b is 4, so x minus 4 whole cube. So this type of a question we can use this formula. Again, there is another formula. If we have all the terms with positive sign, then we use this formula, a plus b whole cube. This is equal to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. Again, just you have to recognize which value will be equal to 8 and which value will be equal to b. And just you have to arrange the values of 3a square b plus 3a b square. Now here, this is in descending order. So just 8x cube can be written as 2x cube, and 125 can be written as 5 cube. So just you have to we have to look for this 60x square. Either the 60x square can be written as 3a square b, and the 150x can be written as 3ab square. So 3a is 2x, so 3a square, and b is 5, and the second value is 3. X is a is 2x and b is 5. So 3a b square plus this is b cube. So look here, is this equal to 60x square? This is 4x square. So when multiply 4x square with 3, we have 12x square. When we multiply 12x square with 5, we have 60x square. So this is correct. Now look here, 3 2s are 6, and 25 square is 20, 5 square is 25. So 25 and 6, we have 150. So this is also correct. So it means that we can uh, write this in closed form, 2x plus 5 whole cube. Here a is 2x and b is 5. Part 3, x cube minus 18x square plus 108x minus 216. It means we have to use this formula. A is x cube and b is 216 is 6 cube. So 6 cube. So the middle terms can be written as 3x square 6 and 3x 6 square minus 6x cube. So here is a is 6 and b, a is x and b is 6. So we can write this as a minus b whole cube. So x minus 6 whole cube. Question number 6. Factorize 27 plus 8x cube. To factorize this, we have to use the formula a cube plus b cube, which can be written as a plus b times a square minus ab plus b square. So you have to recognize this formula. So here we can write 27 as 3 cube, and 8x cube can be written as 2x cube. So here a is 3 and b is 2x. So by using this formula, we can write this as 3 plus 2x times a square, mean 3 square, minus 3 minus ab. A is 3, b is 2x, and so my plus b square, b is 2x. So b square, 2x square. So by using this formula, 3 cube plus 2 cube can be factorized as 3 plus 2x, 3 square minus 3 times 2x plus 2x whole square. So 3 square is 9, 3 2 times 6x, and here is 4x square. So this is how we can factorize this type of question. Part 2, 125x cube minus 216 y cube. So this type of a question, we can use the formula a cube minus b cube, which is equal to a minus b, a square plus ab plus b square. Here 125x cube can be written as 5x cube, and 216y cube can be written as 6y cube. So here is a is 5x and b is 6y. So by replacing the values of a and b in this formula, we can write this as 5x minus 6y, 5x square plus 5x 6y plus 6y whole square. So which is equal to 5x minus 6y times 5x square, mean 25x square, 5 times 6, 30xy. So this is the 36y square. Part 3, 64x cube plus 27y cube. We have to use the formula a cube plus b cube. So here a is 4x, 64x cube can be written as 4x cube, and 27y cube can be written as 3y whole cube. Now we can utilize this formula, so which is equal to a plus b times a square minus ab plus b square. So 4x plus 3y, 4x square minus 4x 3y plus 3y whole square. So this can be written as 16x square minus 12xy plus 9y square. So this is all about exercise 5.2. Inshallah, in next lecture, we will solve exercise 5.3. Allah Hafiz.